Cliff the Rocket Man back to you. Carburetor cleaning part 2. After yesterday, I watched the video and I realized I kind of forgot a couple things that might be that are kind of important. So again, I have the Tecumseh out here, a Honda, and the Kohler. No Briggs today. One thing I talked about the Tecumseh and the Briggs & Stratton having this style of jet in them, which is most of them do. But I didn't cover the Honda, the Kohler very good. Now the Kohlers and the Hondas, they have the jet that threads up inside of the carburetor. And here's an example of a Honda one right here. And then here's the Venturi tube. And actually what I did is just unthread it. It just has some, as you can see, just they are very small. And then here's the Venturi right here. It just threads in there like that up into the carburetor. But why I'm showing you this is, if you know, you probably won't be able to see it, but that's tapered, so it loves to draw in a piece of junk, and it will plug the jet up. This is actually the jet on the Kohler and the Honda carburetors. So anyway, what I found is you have to just blow these backwards. You're not going to be able to blow the gunk from this side out. You're going to have to, I found you always have to disassemble these and blow them from the back side of them. So anyway, there's that. And it's the same on the Kohler. Let's see, I could probably see if I could get that out easy enough. It just takes a real narrow screwdriver. Let's see if this one will actually come out. And it acts like it wants to come out. They're very tight. You need a real narrow screwdriver for them. Oh yeah, this one's going to come out. This is the one that had water damage in it. And you can see it's pretty much the same design. Just a little teeny jet. And I wonder if the Venturi will come out of this one. Now see, this Venturi is pressed in there, so the only thing you could do is clean the jet out. Now, this Venturi is, it's probably an 1/8 inch hole, so it's not, as long as you blow run some carburetor cleaner and blow some air through it, that's going to clear that out. Now you'll notice on the Honda, oop, I dropped that sucker. You notice it's got some holes in it. If you can get it out and clean those holes out, that may help you clean this up a little better. And another thing I missed on the Tecumsehs, like I say, the Briggs has a, you can't remove the Venturi out of a Briggs, but you can on a Tecumseh, just like you can on the Honda, but not the Kohler. It has one in there. It's plastic, and it has 2 O-rings on it. So if you do pop that out, you're going to have to replace the O-rings. It destroys the O-rings trying to get those out. So, but and it has holes just like the Honda one does too. So it's just plastic and has O-rings on it. You on the Tecumsehs, if you do that, like I say, you're going to need a carb kit for those. So unless it's really plugged up, I don't worry about it. I just make sure the jet is clean and it's clean here through the center of the Venturi. Like I say, most of if you look at the carburetor, your fuel level actually only goes up to here. So most of your gummed up substances are actually going to be down in here in the bowl, and the lower part of the Venturi, I guess the stem is what you would call that, and inside the bowl. So anyway, understand this is probably these carburetors, and my example here is 6.5 on down to about 5 horsepower. So once you get up into the 18s and 20s, I don't know if there's anything in between, the carburetors are going to be much bigger, especially on a twin cylinder. They're going to have twice as many parts, but the cleaning procedure is pretty much the same. You just got two jets instead of one on a twin, on most twins anyway. Hopefully that clarifies a little bit for you. As you noticed, why I was thinking about that. If you notice on the Honda, they don't use any type of, they have no holes drilled in them. That is actually done up inside here. So that goes with that carburetor. Anyway, another little hint, especially on snow blowers. On a lot of carburetors, they've got a plug here. You run them out of gas or shut the gas off if you have a fuel valve, and just drain the fuel out of them in the fall. A lot of times they'll start in the spring. So anyway, I just wanted to touch bases on that. You know, I felt like I only gave you half the information you needed to actually do, especially these two carburetors here. But anyway, that's all I've got. I'm done. Cliff out.